I wrote a poem called Why You Hate When I Tell You the Truth. let me do this poem. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? When we lie to you, make you feel good like the devil's doing to you? I'm the one who knew no sin. And even though they found me guilty at the very end, all I was guilty of was trying to save them from themselves. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said since the beginning of time to deceive his love, the whole world was in a state of sleeping mode. He first tried to trick you with precious diamonds and gold. His latest trick this time was to get you with the Da Vinci Code. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said, let me tell you a story about a man named Bill. You fooled a lot of people with all your government handouts. You even betrayed our country and you got caught with your pants down. Yeah, they accepted the fact that your pants on your knees because you knew they wouldn't accept you taking money from the Chinese. Why you sold us out, I don't know your reason. But if they knew the truth about you, instead of being impeached, they got the treason, Mr. Bill Clinton. Why you hate when I tell you? Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said, I gave you all one book. He said, I gave you all one book, the Bible, but yet you're still divided. Now I'm coming back. There ain't no sense in hiding. I'm looking for one bride and she's looking kind of scary. All y'all fighting over petty doctrine and you're losing to this girl named Mary. She's the great harlot of Revelation 17. Not only she deceived the masses, she even deceived kings. He called you a great whore because you fornicate with all the kings of the earth. Not only you teach false doctrine, you even got little boys you heard, Mr. Pope, Catholic priest, Catholicism. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said most people don't know why they believe what they believe. That's why they're so easily deceived. Because they leave all their knowledge, their information, their relationship to God to 2 hours on Sunday and 30 minutes of TV. He said you keep switching the channel, searching for your next blessing. Or that's what you're calling it now when you're working 3 jobs and your kids got you stressing. Take my advice, get on your knees and repent and go back and get a couple more Sunday school lessons. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said if those who were chosen, I use the word if, will humble themselves and tell the truth that I told, they won't spend so much time chasing after the world's fool's gold. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? He said my so-called people light is gone out. It started when you bought the separation of church and state. Now you ain't even saw our light, because if you ain't got your 503(c) tax exempt status, you don't get your tax breaks. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? Man, this is a message I'm trying to send out to everybody who will take heed and listen. God said keep your eye on the prize, which has always been the kingdom of heaven, and pray with all your might. If you follow my word, not some fancy man or some fancy temple, you will live a blessed life. God said the worst thing is to be seed, lay out to see a lukewarm, Revelation 3:17, and think that you're right. The consequence if you don't could land you in jail, but rejecting of Jesus Christ will land you in hell. He said the deception is going to be strong, especially in the last days, all this technology. That's why he said, guard your eyes and your ears, because that's the pathway to your soul. He said, keep your eye on the prize and pray with all your might. If you follow my word, not some fancy man in some fancy temple, you will live a blessed life. God said the worst thing is to be wrong or deceive, lay out to see a lukewarm, and think that you're right. The consequence if you don't will land you in jail, but rejecting Jesus Christ will land you in hell. He said the deception is going to be strong, especially in the last days. That's why he said guard your eyes and your ears, because that's the pathway to your soul, and I'll give you the strength to hold on. My sheep, when you look up and hear my voice, you know then it's time to come home. Why you hate when I tell you the truth? Ooh, yeah. Man, I wrote that out. Yeah, I know. When I wrote that, man, I'm telling you, it was crazy because you know what? Yeah, that's God was telling me that. I knew Bill Clinton was bad. Yeah, Bill Clinton was taking money. He was taking money from the Chinese when he was governor of Arkansas. Yeah, wagged the dog. Guess what? See, they was investigating. Kendall Starley was investigating it they was investigating for the Rose Law Firm, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they got it's a bunch of mess behind the Clinton, man. So yeah, they wagged the dog, and that's why he took the Monica Lewinsky thing. It was easy, it was sensationalized. You know what? Everybody was eating that up. Yeah, you know what? That was true too. But then guess what? They stopped and Dave Bright stopped talking about the Ken Starr investigation because they were talking about that because it was easy to sell newspaper. It was headline porn. Yeah. Then they gonna impeach him. Guess what? See, Clinton went after they tried to impeach him. You know what he did? He went and had the FBI and all them jokers investigate the people on the committee and came up with that dirt. You know what? Yeah, all of a sudden, charges gone. Yeah, wow. Then the thing about the Pope, yeah, he said, I gave you all one book, Bible, but yet you are still divided, denominations. He said, now I'm getting ready to come back. There ain't no sense in hiding. He said, I'm looking for one bride of Christ. He said, she's looking kind of scary. All y'all fighting over petty doctrine and you're losing to this girl named Mary, Catholicism. He said, she's the great harlot of Revelation 17, yeah? He said, not only does she deceive the masses, she even deceived kings. He called you a great whore because you fornicate with all the kings of the earth. Not only you teach false doctrine, you got little boys you hurt. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, bro. 6 years, 9 years later, all this stuff is still relevant and it's still coming to pass. He said, it's funny how you can write something, but then you don't understand it, but then when you go back and really think about it, you read it, it's like, yeah, he said, most people don't know why they believe what they believe, because they're so easily deceived. He said, because most people, they're not serving me, they're serving their pastor. The denomination, church affiliation ain't salvation. He said, don't be deceived by thinking 2 hours on Sunday is gonna get you spiritually fed. No, you got to walk with me 7 days a week. Yeah. That's why he said most people don't know why they believe. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, they just believe what everybody else says. Take the best, they got a smorgasbord or something. No, bro. It's only one. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. No man come to the Father but through me, the Son. Guess what? He said, if there was any other way, guess what? Jesus died in vain. But most people, Sunday people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you go to church on Sunday, but guess what? What are you doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday? You know, that makes a difference. It's 24/7, 365. He said, pick up your cross and walk with me daily. That's why most people are so deceived. He said, most people don't know why they believe they believe. He said, most people don't know why they believe they believe. That's why they're so easily deceived, because they leave all their knowledge, information, their relationship with God 2 hours on Sunday, 30 minutes of TV. He said, most people, you keep switching the channel, searching for your next blessing. That's what you call it now. You're working 3 jobs and your kids got you stressing. Yeah, guess what? You're working hard. He said, I'm short the days. You're working twice as hard, overtime, for half as less. Now the money ain't no good. They're getting rid of it. Now they're getting ready to get rid of cash. Yeah, it's coming. It is coming. Yeah. So now, guess what? He said, 2 hours on Sunday, 30 minutes of TV. He said, you keep switching the channel, searching for your next blessing. That's what you call it now. You're working 3 jobs and your kids got you stressed. Take my advice, get on your knees, repent, and go back and get a couple more Sunday school lessons. Why you hating? I tell you the truth. He said, if those were chosen, yeah, everybody that's claimed, he said there's going to be plenty of people that's going to say, Lord, Lord. He said, there's plenty of people, all the way, he said, most of them say, get away from me, I knew you not. You had a form of godliness, but you did not the power. He said, my ways are not man's ways. There's a way to seem right to a man, tradition. He said, but the end of it is destruction. So he said, so then guess what? Look what's getting ready to happen now, man. All these pastors, all this stuff that's happening, all these trials and tribulations, all this gay marriage, all this abortion, this stuff is going to be issues. But the issue ain't those things. The issue is who Jesus Christ is. That's why they passed gay marriage. Guess what, man? America better look out, bro. We are in trouble now. We done passed the point of no return. We just throwing it in God's face. Now we just said forget anything, forget Adam and Eve, forget all this stuff. Guess what? You just get married, whoever, whatever. Now you got all the pedophile, incest, got all this stuff coming out. You just open Pandora's box. Now guess what? I keep telling people, we're TDJ, we're all these big time ministers, Joel Osteen, George Meyer, what they saying? This speech, there should be some kind of big hysteria. You know why it ain't? Because they compromised. Yeah, 5031C. That's why he said, he said, my so-called people, your light has gone out. It started when you brought the separation of church and state. Now you didn't even saw the light, because if you ain't got your 5031C, you don't get your tax break. Now they trying to, got these pastors so scared now, they're going to take their taxes and stuff. They got these big old temples they done made to themselves. They got to keep the lights on. That's why they don't want to speak out against this stuff. Yeah, guess what? You don't tell the truth, God can be, I'm telling you, God going to judge people for that. He going to judge people for not telling the truth. Yeah? It's like this, not telling the truth is almost like lying. To know the truth and don't speak it, guess what? It's like lying. Yeah. So now, guess what? They compromise everybody. All these jokers part of the world, man. All these jokers hanging out together. TD, Oprah Winfrey, George Meyer, all these folks, man. These folks, the Pharisees and Sadducees. People don't think because they're rich they won't sell people out. Man, these people selling out left and right for millions and billions of dollars. They don't care. Guess what? It's almost over. That's why he said keep your eye on the prize. The kingdom of heaven ain't this building, ain't this stuff. He said we just visiting here. He said the kingdom of heaven is the prize, the real prize. He said, pray with all your might daily. He said, keep your eye on the prize and pray with all your might. If you follow my word, not some fancy man in some fancy temple, you will live a blessed life. It might not be high on the hill, but guess what? You'll be blessed. You're just trying to get to the other side. He said, you will live a blessed life. He said, you will live a blessed life. He said, the consequence if you don't can land you in jail. Yeah? He said, but rejecting Jesus Christ will land you in hell. That's why he said the deception is going to be strong. They call it good, bad, and evil good. Guess what? He said they won't even know the truth. All this engineering, watered down gospel they preaching, man, you better stand on the word of God and let this is your life. Ain't none of these jokers going to be with you on Judgment Day. So why are you following these doctors of demons? All these heretic preachers. Prosperity, gospel, prosperity, man. Guess what I tell people? What difference does it make? They get rid of cash anyway. That's all you talking about. Prosperity this, prosperity that, $65 million planes, all this stuff. Guess what? Man, be not deceived. All that is fools go. He said you can't take it with you. That's all they want to talk about is money and all this kind of stuff. They don't want to speak against me. Talking about I don't want to judge this, that, and the fool. Guess what? You ain't got to judge somebody. Just tell them the truth. The truth is judging for themselves. They're convicted, but if they don't never hear it, how can they ever be convicted by it? Yeah? What about that, Joe? Man, these people are something else, man. I'm glad, man. I'm free, brother. I am. He that the Son set free is free indeed. I'm free from all that mess. You know what? He said, judge not unless you be judged by the same measure. So you know what? It ain't about judging, it's about telling the truth. And if the truth is convicting, that's just like the homosexuals or anybody else that's in sin or whatever. That's why he said repent, man, because you know what? Every guy sees all, he knows all. So you can't fool him, you know? So you wow. He said, keep your eye on the prize, which is the King of heaven, and pray with all your might. If you follow my word, not some fancy man in some fancy temple, you will live a blessed life. God said the worst thing is to be wrong or deceive, lay out to see a lukewarm and think that you're right. The consequence if you don't will land you in jail. But rejecting Jesus Christ will land you in hell. He said the deception is going to be strong. Guard your eyes and ears because it's parable to your soul, and I'll give you strength to hold on. My sheep, when you look up and hear my voice, you know then it's time to come home. There's a reason why he said the just should walk by faith, not by sight. You know what? That's why you better learn how to hear the Lord's voice when he calls. Because, bro, I'm telling you something, you might not even want to open your eyes. Because, bro, when they start fire, start coming out of the sky and smoking all these demons, guess what? You might not want to open your eyes. You might want to just walk and just trust the Lord, yeah? That's why he said when you look up and hear his voice, not look up and see. Because they're going to deceive that. They're going to deceive people with that. They're going to have some kind of false Christ, that's why he said he's going to bring fire from the sky. People are going to be deceived. They're going to buy into the lie. Yeah, they preparing something. You think the devil don't know? Every time God get ready to do something, the devil always try to copycat it. Yeah, he almost kind of sort of, but not really. Yeah, that's why I keep telling people now, you know what? Jesus was a dark-skinned man with hair like wool. That sounds like a dark-skinned man to me. That don't sound like no blonde-haired, blue-eyed joker. You know? I'll tell people, guess what? You know, Obama's a dark-skinned man with hair like wool, come from the East Kenya, rose up on the platform of peace, Nobel Peace Prize. By peace, he's getting ready to destroy men. He's been killing folks ever since he's been here. And if he don't, guess what? What he don't kill, he'll allow Islam and allowing all these other people to do it, so you get the same result. When you do something on person, you allow it to happen. Yeah? You let everybody kill each other off, and then you know what? Then they'll come and take the gun. Everybody that's left, you take this mark, because you ain't gonna have nothing to fight with. Guess what? Man, you better hold on. You better hold on. God said the prize don't go to the swift. The prize go to he that endured to the end. Guess what? Man, I don't know nothing about, I don't got to get into it with people about the pre-trib and post-trib and mid-trib. You know what? If you live every day 24/7, 365, it don't matter when he comes. Just be ready. Yeah, be ready. In season, he said, be ready. In season, out of season. It's only 2 seasons. In and out. Yeah, guess what? That made it simple.